Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel. To you I say Shalom. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 1. Behold, Yahweh maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. So, this is going into how America will be empty. Babylon the Great is going to be empty. Okay, this place is going to be empty. This place is going to get destroyed by nuclear missiles, according to the Bible. And also, the state of Israel is going to get destroyed too. It's going to be empty as well. But not the whole earth is going to be destroyed. Not the whole earth. You know, the earth abideth forever. But what will be destroyed is America, which is Babylon the Great. And also Israel going to get destroyed by nuclear fire. It says, scattereth abroad. Going into, by the destruction of the missiles. Okay? It's all throughout the scriptures, man. The destruction for America, aka Babylon the Great. So America will be empty. It says, and maketh it waste. Right, going into the land. Not the whole earth, you know. Verse 2. And it shall be. It says, and it shall be as with the people, so with the priests, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury. So with the giver of usury to him. Alright. So, no matter what status you have, everybody will be subject to this judgment. No matter what position you in, no matter what position you have in the world, no matter what position you have now, or what you're trying to become or what you're trying to be, you're going to be subject to this judgment. Okay? You're not exempt. People are not exempt from this judgment. No matter what status that person have in society. From a homeless person to LeBron James. To the top families, that control the banks. Everybody gonna be subject to this judgment, man. Except the elect of Israel. The elect of Israel will be saved from this judgment. It says the land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for Yahweh hath spoken this word. Once again, going into the land. This place is going to get empty and spoiled and destroyed by the ICBM missiles and by the warheads. All right. Verse 4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. So it says what? The earth mourneth and fadeth away. Look at the state of the earth right now. It's languishing. You know? It fadeth away. This place is gonna fade away by the coming destruction that's gonna happen to this place. Okay? It's gonna fade away. It's gonna wither away. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fade away by the destruction that's gonna happen to this place. And the judgment is already written. It says, let's get that word languisheth, right? It says to be weak, to languish, to be exhausted. So to grow feeble, to be weak. The earth is at a weak point right now, man. Thanks to Esau, Edom, who's constantly destroying the earth. Esau, Edom. Esau is the so-called white race. They constantly polluting the air. They constantly destroying the earth. They're constantly cutting down the trees. They're constantly, being wicked. They're constantly destroying the ecosystem. They're constantly putting oil in the oceans. And it's in the name of oil spill. They constantly polluting the oceans and the seas. They're constantly polluting the air we breathe. They're polluting animals. They're constantly destroying the earth. Look at the infrastructure of this place. Okay, so yes, this place is drooping, right? It's becoming sick. It's becoming feeble. It's waxing feeble. Verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right, change the ordinance, right? The elites changing the ordinance. Transgress the laws. Right, who's doing that? Esau, and also the people that's under them. So as the rulers, so are the people. These people, they're guilty as well as Esau, Edom. You know? Change the ordinance. Who's doing that? The elites. You know? Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Right. So it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. Right. Right, that's going to be the result. That's going to be the result, is destruction because of their iniquity. Okay, so that's the punishment for iniquity. It's death and destruction. Okay, death and destruction. That's going to be the result. You know, it says burned up, right? Going into the judgment. They're gonna get burnt up by the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And also they're gonna get burnt up by the nuclear missiles, man. We're constantly saying the same thing over and over again. You know? So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham Rakakwadash, and double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel, man. To you, I say shalom.